Hello, hello. We're a little close up. Is that because I zoomed in the camera? Do we want to be zoomed out a little bit? Oh, I don't even know where my stream deck is. Darn it. I knew there was something I was missing. Hold on. Hello, hello, everybody. Good morning, good morning. We are starting a new project, which is, this is something, as it says in the description, that I just put some cloth over top of a coloring book dragon series that I bought Pop, I'm thinking like 5 or 6 years ago. And it was just like to relax. I got him some pencil crayons and some nice felt tip pens and so on and so forth to go with it so he could create, as well as some medallion books. And I just got inspiration from one of those. So, and I traced it out just roughly with a marker, red, and I probably should have used a wash away or something like that. But I'm practicing with this one. I'm learning. I'm going to learn how to backstitch. I'm going to learn how to properly backstitch. So I think it might be over there. I don't know. I just like follow the cord. I don't know. Is it hiding? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the thing. Pop to the rescue. He's got training today, so you know, like I'm taking up all his time. I appreciate your help, honey. Thank you. Good evening from Germany. Hello, Ina. How you doing, Ina? I'll just call you Ina. Hopefully that's all right. Hello, Nancy. Hello, Annie O. Hello, Megan. Hello, Pat. Hello, hello. Hello, Penny. Hello, hello. Bright and sunny P8. Well, very nice. It's gorgeous here. This is like unheard of weather for southeastern Ontario, Canada. I woke up to plus 12, and then it warmed up to like 16 to 18 on crossing guard, and it's going to reach 24 today. So where's me flip-flops? Hello? Yeah. Unheard of. Very unheard of weather for southeastern Ontario on November 10th. November 10th. Like, we have snow sometimes before Halloween, but normally, if above all, it's either raining or snowing Halloween night. So, I mean, that just goes to show you. Embroidery fun. Very nice. Very nice. Hello, Wendy. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, Emily. Emily's here. Hello, Penny. If I forgot to say hello. Hello, hello. I can't even say it's a hot cup of tea, but it's a cup of tea. And we're working it. It's warm here too. Pony is sweating in his fur, thick fur. Oh, I bet. I bet. Good morning, Sass. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Congratulations on your new little addition. I never got a chance to say it on Saturday's stream, so I want to say it here. So congratulations, and I'm glad everything's working out okay. And is it Kryson or Kyson? How do you say his name? How do you say his name? Because I love the name. is it Kyson? Kyson? Because I've never heard of that or seen that that spelled that way. You know, I've never seen that before. So I'm so excited. Been down Kyson. Yeah, Kyson. Okay, tonight and bathe him. Oh my gosh, you look so cute, and I'm so happy Mitchell is. You say he's a happy big brother, and that is awesome. That is awesome. I know, so cute, right? Big hugs, everybody. Hello, Hillbilly. How you doing? All right, so we're starting on this. And like I said, I grabbed inspiration from a coloring book that I gifted to Pop a few years ago. The description is in the, hold on. Yes, Kyson means Kyle's son. That's his, aww. There we go, I like that. I love that. So cute. I know, right, Megan? Hello, everybody. Well, hello. Hello, Nadine. Waiting for snow today. We are in a winter storm warning, expecting 4 to 7 inches today. Ew. I'm sorry about your luck there, Wendy. Sorry. Hello, Lynn. Happy you're here. Good morning, good morning. So this is what we're working on. Let's go overhead. So you can kind of see it. Remember I showed this a couple of streams ago. So I literally just took some very lightweight that I used for the cathedral windows. It's a very light broadcloth, and I washed it, and then I stretched it over. Well, I stretched it over the coloring book first, and just did a rough sketch. Like, I mean, I wasn't being too, you know, higgledy-piggledy about the thing. I was more just trying to see, could I do it? And since I've already done it, I might as well see if I can stitch it. And this will just be for me. I would like to do a better one, hopefully. Well, it depends on how this turns out. If this turns out fantastic, I'm happy to gift it to my niece, Miss Sarah Lynn. So, yeah, so this is the book I took inspiration from. There's lots of 100 Dragons to color and just have fun with, because I just wanted Pop to chillax when he wasn't working, right? So, you know, you don't have to do it as complicated. You could do it a little different. You could just take a headpiece if you like the headpiece, but there's so many different varieties. And there's the one. There's the one I'm like, oh, well, that's kind of cute. Well, I didn't do it exactly like it. I'm missing a few things here and there, but, you know, in the whole scheme of things, I think it looks pretty good. So I just laid my fabric on top, and as you can see, you can kind of see a bit there, and I just traced it out. So a lovely iron away, or not, maybe not iron away, but, you know, because maybe the heat of your hands might melt it a bit, but maybe the water spritzer away would work perfect for this project. So you just use your little blue marker, whatever it is, trace it out and stitch it out. But since I did it in red, I'm going to do it in red thread. So, and I got that from, like I said, my ambulance driver neighbor, so Mr. John. I know, isn't it cute? So, and there's so many in here. There's so many. It's 100, like literally 100. And you can, you know, I don't know, there's a two-headed one there. There's one that's awesome scales there. You can incorporate a few. Like that one's just a big head. And you've got somebody who likes dragons in your scheme of things, or tigers, that's a dragon tiger. Like, look at that. That's awesome. That's why I like this one, because it reminded me of a horse and a dragon unicorn thingy with the, I don't know, and I thought maybe my niece Sarah Lynn might like that. So that's Pop's sister's daughter. So, you know, I don't know. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see if it turns out. So, but like that is really detailed. Like, I wouldn't know what you would do there besides possibly add beads. You know what I mean? Like, that is so intense in that section. So, but you could be inspired by the stuff around you and the free stuff online, and, you know, I don't know, just have some fun. Like, look at that one. Maybe we'll just have some coloring streams. You know, you like people, know people who like fish. That's like a unicorn fish right there. Like, it doesn't say that. Some of them are named when you come to the beginning. Oh, where's this one? There we go. Mexico. So look at that. That's an awesome one. Just draw inspiration for everywhere. There we go. It's a dragon parrot. Like, could you use, I don't see why, anything that you couldn't see through to trace through, but you could also use a light box as well, right? Megan, you could also use a light box to help you get your task finished. Or a projector. Ooh, look at that. You like, you know, somebody who likes Christmas and dragons? That kind of looks like snowflakes to me. I don't know. Be inspired by the stuff around you. That's all I'm trying to suggest. Okay. So, and I thought, even if you did that in the other marker that ironed away or washed away, using a variegated thread to stitch out your dragon or something would be really kind of cool too. But I'm not sure if some people know how to load your embroidery thread or hand stitched thread onto one of these little cards. So I'm just going to show that real quick. So you kind of, there's two little perforated sections down here at the bottom, and you just kind of hook it in just a little bit. Okay. Put the tail up, and then you're just going to wrap around, going from the bottom to the top. And I did mark out that this was a purple variegated number 208, and I did see that via the Anchor Stranded Cottons, Clark's Anchor Fast, Color Fast. Oh, it's 12. Sorry, oops, I mean it was 1208, not 208. My bad. It says right there, 1208. It says do not bleach. Hold on, need me goggles for the rest because I can't see it. Hold on. Okay, do not remove bands, hold skeins here, pull into other hand. Well, that's fine, no worries. But, and then this one was printed in Great Britain. So I thought that was kind of cool. So anchor stranded cotton. What does 8MET stand for? And then it says J&P Coats, Canada Limited. So anyways, you just want to kind of load it up from the bottom to the top and then back to the bottom, and then that's, you're going to put the other end of the thread right in that section, and that holds it all together, okay? I know, they would just be inspired. Like, I mean, you got a couple of kids' coloring books around you, and you got the kids are loving this coloring book, and they want this character and it looks just like that, then go ahead, take some inspiration from it. Make them a pillow or a sign for their room with their name on it. And, you know, what a fantastic gift. It's something that they'll have for the rest of their life and be so thankful for it that you made it, right? So, I don't know. I think a variegated would look lovely with this as well if you're doing something like that. Just want to kind of pull it out. Just wrap it around. But you would pretty much want to end up at the bottom so you can tuck it in. Tuck that in, thread in, okay? Wish I could find my Medallia book back. My Medallia book back. What do you mean? What did you lose? What did you lose? Uh-oh, looks like we got pixelated stream going on here. Hello, bees. What's going on? Morning, ladies and gentlemen. We got some dudes in the house. All right, there. And then we just go and tuck that in there, and that holds it all snug as a bug in a rug. And then you put it in your case. Okay. And if you want to, and of course you can use embroidery floss for this project, but I have this huge spool of, it's a thicker, you can see how it's a bit of a thicker thread there. Okay, hold on, I'm going to use my hand. That I thought would work lovely with this project, so. But you could totally use, you know, embroidery floss. And of course, I still have this big bag. I just wound up the variegated. Oh, look, it's like I got 2 or 3. 4 variegated blues. I got to find a project to do with that. That would be so pretty. I bet you we could do the alphabet. We could do an alphabet sampler. That would be lovely. Don't you think an alphabet sampler in variegated? Maybe? I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? There's lots in the bag you can play with, plus what I have in here. And Gwenny said she was going to send me some too, which I was totally honored by. But I'll take anything at this point. Coughs, butter choke. All right. I don't know. I think it would be lovely. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? Okay. All right, here. Cheers. Cheers. Let's have a little sippa. It is pretty colors, isn't it? Hey, and my ambulance driver, you know, just pretty much gave it to me. He said he paid very minimal for it, and he knows I would use it. And I told him, actually, I saw him at the grocery store yesterday, and I said to him, hey, you know, thank you very much for that that bag of threads. I've already used it because I've used the black. Now I'm using the red, and I just wrapped up a variegated, and I used something else from the box too. I forgot. Oh, an ABC with animals. That would be pretty. That would be pretty. So cheers, cuppa. Dukes. Okay, Baze, Dukes. Hello, Megan. Oh, you're saying hi to everybody. Okay, sorry. Yes, because you were here earlier. Happy you're here. All right, we're just going to pop that up there. And let's get started on this. I just loaded just a thread, obviously, with the red. And I was trying to figure out where to start. And then I got this really bright green out that I may do the eye with, and the nostril, and maybe a flame or 2 down here. I don't know. I'll think about it. We're just gonna have some fun for a little bit. I hope so, Annie. I'd love to see it. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna start down at this hoof. Let's start right here. Okay. And this is just more of a back stitch or stitch forward, stitch back sort of project, I guess. And the key is to try and keep your stitches as even as possible. Like if you're only going to go needle eye width or needle width or something like that per little stitch. Then try and keep that consistent because that'll give you more details. Ooh, oh, I'm liking this already. Oh, we got 2 stitches in. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get it in the same hole. That is. We do have for next week, because we're just practicing with this one. Okay, we're just having some fun and learning. We're learning. Okay. And I'll probably finish it off stream. So we're just going to have some fun today and see how far we get. What I'd like to start next week is I did share the website with Pop, but I'm not sure if he made a command for it. There's 12 free Christmas cross stitch ornaments projects that you could conquer. And I would like to do the Merry Christmas, You Dirty Animal, and I would like to do it is a reindeer Santa elf combination. It's really cute. It's near the bottom. So I'd like to do that one as well before Christmas. So we'll probably pretty much focus on those 2. But I just wanted to share the whole website with you guys so you can go pick a few if you wanted to, you know, just kind of start something, maybe something that's small enough. And even the Merry Christmas, You Dirty Animal, or You Filthy Animal, is just all letters, but it's just crossed. So it'll be fun. Yeah, from You Filthy Animal. Yeah, exactly, from Home Alone. So, and I certainly want to make one for our Christmas tree, because that is one of our family favorites to watch every single year. So, and we usually watch it Christmas Eve, if not Christmas Day. So, if we can find it. Okay, here, I'm going to come up to the camera here so you can see what I've done so far. And I think I'm sticking within my lines. I'm thinking it's looking pretty good. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to stay on the red because that's not going anywhere. So if I need to follow that red line, even if it may be a little wonky. Okay. Yeah, keep the change. I felt the animal. 8 meters? Oh, what? 8 meters? What, Kristen? What? Oh, there you go, Megan. It's all free. It's all free. I'm trying to think of, is Bluebird Studios? Yellowbird? I'm not sure. I know I sent the link to Pop, so he'll make a shortcut for it. Yeah. And then everybody can go in, like, because there's some Christmas trees and there's some wreaths and some, you know, and I just thought maybe that might inspire a few people to do conquer a couple of small projects. You don't have to make a huge project like this, or, you know, maybe even something like this that we just finished off last week, maybe a little bit intimidating for a few people because it's just too big and too much, or maybe that just might be what they would like to try because it's got a little bit of this and a little bit of that. So you can find that on the website, very much like that, little sizes like that. So here's hoping. I just want to help inspire people. Okay, that is way too big of a gap. Hold on, we got to go back there. We want to try and keep that consistent. If we're only doing like an 1/8, then let's try and keep an 1/8 to go all the way around. And in really theory, the back should be just as beautiful as the front because you're just kind of doing just the stitches along the line, right? So. Indeed. I'm hoping this turns out. I think it should, and if it does, then I'll be happy to give it to Miss Sarah Lynn for Christmas. Make a pillow out of it. So what I'd probably do, because this is so thin, I'd take a layer of batting and then another layer of this fabric and make it like a little sandwich and maybe just do like a quilt, like a free motion quilt all the way around, just kind of tracing it down maybe once or twice, echoing it, and then that would help stabilize it as a whole to be a pillow. And then I would, you know, make a back and then put a pillow form in or stuff it with batting depending on what size it was going to end up being. So that's what I would I would do with this in the end, and hopefully we can show the whole end process of what I was thinking. So, but I think that would be lovely. I think she would really like that. And like I have it pinned up here because it's bigger up in one corner than it is in the other, because I thought it would be neat to have, not everything has to be in the center of a project, right? You can have something in a lower corner, upper corner, what have you, a little off to the side. Be creative with it. So this comes down in a lower left corner, and then it would be up above. So like I could put a sun up there, I could put a moon up there, I could put some clouds, I could put a bird, or I could just leave it plain and it would just be a nice unique pillow. So hello, Joanne. You love the 5 teacup. Oh yes, I did see that too. That's what I thought. Oh, you know what? These are such great patterns, and I'm sure you can find within the 12 something if you wanted to make for somebody, and you know you just don't. You got supplies at home, and you have some time. That's really all it is. So, and there's nothing better than a homemade gift. The little family that little at the house that I stand in front of every morning for crossing guard. They have the cutest little girl, Abigail, and I told you guys about her, and I've done a quilt for her. Oh, you don't want to pull too tight because I was pulling a hole in the fabric there. And I did a little quilt for her baby brother, and I did a little match game for her because I made the quilt for her little baby brother. Anyways, I would love to do something cute for their little family, you know, just to do something cross-stitch, because she appreciates cross-stitch. She cross-stitched her sister's ultrasound of the baby, like of her baby, because apparently they didn't think they could get pregnant. So as a gift to them, she cross-stitched their ultrasound photo, and I thought that was amazing. I saw it, and she did such an amazing job. So well done, Emma. Well done. So she did good. Hello, Kelly. What's going on? Full of chaos, just like, I don't know about that. Hello, Mike. Happy you're here. How's Miss Sophie? She's doing good. Hold on. Let's go back to the main cam so you can see the Sophie cam, because I think you can with the Sophie cam. I don't know. Let's see. A little delayed on the. Oh, cold tea. Hi, there's the Sophie cam. I think there's the Sophie cam. And there you are. Hey, there you are. You're such a good girl. Yeah, you're such a good girl. Say hi to everybody. Wait. Say hi. It's my time to shine. Oh, itchy nose. Making all kinds of homemade, cute, excellent, excellent. I saw the couple of kids were wearing Christmas masks already. They had snowman face, and the other one had Santa beard, mustache. So that was cute. About an hour? Yeah, I thought so. I thought so. Sophie's doing well. Thanks for asking, Mike. So appreciate that. Mm-hmm. Now the question is, do I keep following the leg after the hoof, or do I come in and do some fire, then come back down, and then, you know, it's kind of like, I think I'll come up here and then come around and do some fire and then do the other side. I think that's what's going to happen. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to the overhead. Apologize. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Like I said, we have extremely unusual weather here for southeastern Ontario, Canada. It's going to reach 24 degrees Celsius here today. So it's like flip-flop shorts and, you know, barbecue weather. It's unbelievable at this time of year. So I'm soaking up every single joyous moment of sunshine. And I'm going to keep it all warm in my heart for those minus 20 Celsius days with minus 30 with the wind chill. And then I'll be a-okay. Like I said, this is extremely unusual, and I'm enjoying every single moment of being warm in the sun. More fabric, Mod Podge. Oh, very nice, Kelly. Very nice. My heart cross stitch pattern for mom for Christmas is coming along very nicely. I will post a window. Oh, very nice, Baze. Can't wait to see it. Very nice. There's actually a few heart ones on that website too that I was thinking about. I think it's Yellow Bird Designs, Yellow Bird Studios. I don't know. We'll find the link and be able to share it with you next week. Oh, come back a bit. That was a bit big. Same last week and the last few days. Back to 50s. Yeah, I think ours is going to drop soon here. I'm really sorry, but I really new here. I was wondering what the donation link was for. The website is unclear. We are raising money to build a separate building for the quilt shop. Right now it is in our living room and dining room for the past, 6 years, 5.5, 6 years. And it needs its own building. So, because it creeps into the kitchen, it creeps into the hallway, creeps down the stairs. We've had no living room or dining room for 6 years. So, it's to make its own building, so we can have the quilt shop in its own separate space and be able to have a studio section for the long arm, because we are long arm quilters as well, and we do obviously other videos for YouTube. And yeah, so it allows for a space for the office and the editing part, and not to be on someone's computer all the time. So it is a process, and it was the fans' choice to raise money for it. So we've just went along with it, and we're working at it just about a year now. So, and slowly but surely we're getting there. Uniquely mischievous and innocent with copious amounts of chaos. That should be on a bumper sticker. If I'm not mistaken. Here's hoping that answers your question. I'm in New York and the weather is nice. It's 20 degrees and snowed in Kansas this morning. Kansas this morning. Ooh, they can have it. They can have it. No tanks. Yeah, my poor family's buried in snow in Alberta. They got a lot. Poor Gwenny. Gwenny's probably buried in snow too. Alright, so we're going to come back down here. Back to this one, and we're going to go around the flames. Okay. We may have to shorten our stitches to make sure we're following that line, because, like I said, that's a permanent line. I'm trying to bury it. But you could sketch out a family photo of a dog, the cat. I thought about doing something very similar for Munchkin in regards to Mr. Clive. Just the basic outline, so you kind of get the basic features. I'm not talking about, but it would just be like a basic outline, and I think that would be kind of nice as well, So I know he very much misses Mr. Clive. He's very lonely in his space. Mr. Clive was the cuddle bug, so as you well know, well, most of you know, some are news. And we welcome all the new people. We really do. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. If you have any questions, anybody has any questions, just feel free to ask. Oops. Because between the knowledge of the people in the channel or in the guild group is immense. So someone will be able to help you. They got a big dump of snow. Yes, Old College. 70 Fahrenheit. Wow, that's nice. Oh, you're welcome, Emily. Thank you for asking. Nice to help clarify it sometimes. People are very confused by it. It's not like we're just having our hand out with the money pot. It's we have a goal, and the fans of the channel wanted to help, so we started it. And we'll get there. I know we will. Fortunately, you kind of have to have a big chunk of it, pretty much all of it, before you can even start. So, oh, I'm liking this so far. I really am. It's definitely a challenge. Is Munchkin enjoying his first week of internship? He is, and I'm so glad you remembered that. Thank you. He'd be so pleased. He'd be so pleased to hear that. He is. He came up. It was so funny. Yesterday at lunchtime, I was sitting at the sewing machine, sewing away. I don't know what I was working on. I forgot. But he came upstairs with the little. Hold on, you got to see it in the main camera. I can't do it justice over the overhead. Hello, wait for it to change. Will Sophia? Oh, she definitely will, Mike. Oh, she will. I'll make her a little like bunk bed up off the floor and stuff, just in case it's a cement floor. So, anyways, he was doing this little, jiggity jig coming up the stairs, all smiley and stuff, and I was like, "Hi," and then he's like, just a big smile on his face, and just it was like a permanent grin. He goes, "So it's been a great morning," and I'm like, "Fantastic," So it was awesome. It was awesome to see him so happy and have a permanent grin on his face. And he wants to put in. He's only actually required to put in 4 or 5 hours of his daytime in regards to the internship, but he really wants to put in a schedule of 9 to 5. And then keeping with that and doing all the stuff that he needs to do to the best of his capabilities and giving it his all. And we're fine with that. It's not like we're asking him to do something different on the other times of it, right? So it's a matter of just working together and figuring out how the next 4.5 months are going to go, and just work with it. So he was so pleased, so pleased. I'm happy with that, and he is too. So and that's what counts. So, thank you for asking. All right, back to working on the dragon. I know, I'm so pleased for him too. And thank you very much, Anne. I really, really appreciate that. Oh yeah, he's tickle pink. Actually, and strangely enough, we had principals in schools kind of fluctuate around and around. Hold on, let me go back to main here, because now that I squished over. One of Munchkin's old principals comes to Ross R. McKay every now and again, and he was there this morning, Mr. Zook. So, and he came down and he said, "It's good to see me," and he actually, because there was a bit of a close incident this morning, but he was making a comment that because I saw the truck coming up over the hill, and it's a little bit of a distance. You can tell there's plenty of time for them to slow down, but he was commenting how the driver didn't actually slow down completely to a stop, which I had asked him to do via the stop sign before I crossed the people. He just kind of putter cruised a little bit, just slow. Anyways, we had a chat about that, and then he was asking about Marcus. He said, "So how's your son? How's her?" And he said that Marcus was always a delight to chat with in the halls during high school, because he was his high school principal for 2 years or 3 years or something like that, and that he was always had a positive attitude, even when the other kids in the school would be picking on him or whatever. He always tried to show a positive attitude, and I just thought that was really nice to hear this morning. And I was like, "Oh, thanks, Mr. Zook. I appreciate that." And he said that we were fantastic for always encouraging him and always giving him 100% of our support, and understanding that kids are going to be kids and they're going to have their moments, but they do end up growing up in the end, and we just have to have patience. And he said there's not a lot of parents out there that have the patience. They're always after their kids or on their kids about something. They're not giving them the time that they need to grow. So, and I said, yeah, but there's a time you need to grow, and then there's milking the laziness about doing nothing, right? And he said, "No, I understand that." And he goes, "And I'm glad you encouraged him to do something that he's always wanted to do." So, yeah. So, and it was nice to hear him be so pleased. What's his internship? That's good question. I think Pop knows better than I do there, Mike. He might be able to tell you. But he's pleased. He's happy. He's happy. And it was nice. It was nice to hear one of his past principals from like 6 years ago, almost 7 years ago, ask about him and inquire about him and say that he was one of his favorite students in his time at a high school, like ever. Like he will always and forever remember Marcus. And I just thought, I was like, I'm proud mama moment there. My kid's unforgettable and in a good way though. Not like, oh my gosh, that terror. So, no, it was very nice. It was very nice. Very proud. And that's so nice that he took the time. Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, come right down. He was chatting with, well, we were chatting across the street from each other. And then I came over to the other side once the traffic broke out. So, or I could scoot across. But yeah, it was very nice. I said to him, thank you, Mr. Zook, for saying that. So, you know, and he must see a lot. Like, he must have seen a lot as principal in many schools. And to know that, you know, our little munchkin of Marcus really stood out in his mind after, you know, 30 years of teaching. So, yeah, like he's retired, but he just comes back to like a couple elementary schools. Rossar is one of them. So it was good to see him this morning, actually. When I saw him pull in the parking lot, I gave him a wave. But then he came over and chatted with me after the buses left and the bell was just about to ring for main school. So, yeah, very nice. I think I'm doing okay on keeping on this red line that I made. It's thin enough and my thread is just wider than, or just wide as, the line I made. So hold on, let's try and make it down the curve and then I'll show you what I've done so far. Really close up. Okay. Yes, please join the Quilt website. Share your stuff. We want to see what you got going on. We love fur babies. We love fur babies, don't we, Sophie? Sophie's our fur baby. She's dreaming. Oh, she almost got herself a squirrel the other day. My goodness, she was so close. I thought she didn't know what she was going to do with herself, but she actually caught it. She was so funny. And she almost ran face into the fence, too, to try and catch it. But it seemed to me like she was really close. She just pretty much had to chomp her jaw, and she would have caught his tail, or its tail. So... But it was so funny just to kind of see the look on her face like, ooh, smack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good stuff. All right, come up here. Oh, sorry. Not even on the right camera. My bad. There we go. It's getting there. It's getting there. Just following the line. Doing my best to stay. And I'm doing kind of somewhat small stitches. So they're not huge or anything. So, you know, and here, that little space there, I've done 2 stitches to accommodate. Here I'll probably do 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. You know, just to try and get around the curve as prettily as possible. So... looks like I'm staying on the line. Looks good. It's looking good. I'm happy with it. And if it keeps going the way it is right now, I'll definitely be giving it to Sarah Lynn for Christmas. I think that would be amazing. And now that it's possible, I could do other ones for my other nieces for next year or for their birthdays. That would be nice. Ooh, an astrological dragon. For their birthdays. What? Oh, that's a great idea, Laura Lynn. That's a great idea. I got a box yesterday from Missouri Star Quilt Company. My FedEx with an order on Friday. Oh, wow. Oh, thank you, Pat. I appreciate that. I'm loving it. I'm loving the way it's looking. I love it. I think astrological dragons for their birthdays would be amazing. Wouldn't that be nice? That'd be a lovely little gift. Better get cracking. maybe we should turn this a little bit this way. Uh-oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze, and I'm sorry if I sneeze in your ear. I think we had this last time, didn't we? Yeah, this is just, oops, a matter of back stitching. You're just kind of going from hole to hole with minimal amount of overlapping or crossing over or anything else like that. And it would be awesome to be able to possibly show this or share it with the people who created the coloring book, to know that I drew inspiration from the coloring book to make this beautiful pillow, right? I think that would be cool. You know, it doesn't always have to be just a coloring book. Like, I think they'd be pleased to hear that, you know, I was inspired. I don't know, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Would you, if you made a coloring book and somebody used it to do something else with it? I mean, there's some beautiful drawings. There's actually another one that we got with animals. I think it's alphabet animals or something like that. We've colored a few of those with Sarah Lynn when we've met up for our family reunion. And they've come from Alberta out here to Ontario and stuff. So we've worked on a few of those over the years, but of course we didn't get to meet up this year. So I just keep bringing the same coloring book back, and we just continue working on the piece, even though it's been a year later, but we still have fun. Cold, rainy part, lockdown November, bring it on. I'll be making quilt tops. I hope we're not. I hope we're not into lockdown. That's for sure. I know parts of the UK are, at least until December 2nd or 5th or something like that. So what did you order there, Miss Kelly? What'd you get? What'd you get? Share with the rest of the class, girl. We wanna know, what did you get? Oh, really? Uh-oh. I didn't realize it got so bad out there that you have to go on lockdown, because we're even like 1,000 cases new here in Ontario, and they're not talking about any lockdown. Here in the Channel Islands, we aren't on lockdown again. Oh, that's good. That's good, Anne. That's good. Various fabrics for a friendship star. Oh, very nice. I like a friendship star. Friendship star is pretty. Pretty and classic. Unless it's a different type of friendship star, because it could be that too. I like stars. I like making stars with fabrics and stuff like that. It's very pretty. Dr. Henry's getting ticked off with irresponsible people. Ooh. Hello, Sarah. Hello, and Miss Sophie. Yep, she's hanging out in her chair. She is. Just napping away. We played a little bit when I got home from crossing guard. I was making a tea, and then I was adjusting cameras and stuff like that, and then getting Pop's help to adjust a couple of cameras, and then just pretty much getting set up for today. Even though it's 100 cases. Oh my gosh, Nadine, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, it makes me think. Someone said mid-November we were going to have the schools were going to shut down for a couple weeks. And I'm like, well, I guess we'll see if that happens, because I haven't heard anything. So. Welcome, Krista. Happy you're here. I drew inspiration from a coloring book. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. Sorry. Oh, this here. From Rossy Zapata. Rossy Zapata. And it's in here. It's not very far. Hold on. I'll have to flip, because I didn't like really fold the page, but you could just do a dragon's head. You can, like, any your kid's favorite coloring book. You can go find some medallias, so you can find, you know, critters that they do like or love, and there's, like, you know, almost like a Pegasus sort of dragon, and then, you know, a hawk eagle sort of dragon, and like I said, there's a few. And then I came across, obviously, there we go, right here. It says Kirin, Japan. So I took my broadcloth and I laid it on top, and I used a permanent marker. Probably not the smartest idea in the whole wide world, but I just kind of wanted to see if I could. And then it worked, but I left a couple little red dots behind here, which I'm just noticing. Oopsies. And I thought I would just stitch it out. So here's hoping it turns out. It should. And there's just so many beautiful ones in here, right? Fantasy themed. Like, there's just, look at that one. Look at that. So, I don't know. Get inspiration from the things around you. Very awesome. What a special gift that is. Very nice, Anne. Just the red. Just the red. That's all I'm going to use, is this lovely, huge, you could use embroidery floss, but I have this big old spool of red that was gifted to me. So, and it's a bit thicker, and I may use this lovely bright green as some highlights. So, UK partial lockdowns and minimize contacts. You can go to work and school, and essential shops are open, but restaurants, pubs, hairdressers are closed again. Okay. Okay, thanks, June. I have been watching a giraffe for over a month, waiting for her to have her baby. I know more about her back end than she does. That's funny. Giraffes are big. Giraffes are big. Oh, thanks, Krista. Appreciate that. Hello, Miss Bettina. How you doing? How you doing? What's going on? And I'm just using little back stitches with my thread and needle just along the line I created. It's not going to go, the line's not going to go anywhere, but you could certainly use a iron away or a wash away pen to highlight your drawing, like here, and then you stitch on what you're going to stitch on, and if you go off, it's not a big deal because it's going to wash away or iron away. Nobody's going to see that other one. But this is actually permanent, so I really kind of have to stick to the line. So coming down a little bit. Some of the curves you're going to have to take more stitches. Some of the straights you can do just a little bit bigger, but you really want to just keep that on consistently on being on that line that you drew. And I'm sure you could use pencil too. If you're going to use pencil, then you could definitely use a dark thread, just in case it transfers over as it's going up and down through the pencil marks. You certainly wouldn't want to use a cream or a white or anything like that. Maybe even stay away from a light pastel tone, just to kind of keep with darker colors. Let's move that a little closer. I'm kind of relatively new to it. I don't remember actually doing any. Like, I really don't. I was trying to think if I did. I don't think there's any projects I have. If anything, it was very minimal, maybe just learning. So. There we go. Okay, and because I want to go over here now, okay, because I want to go over here and I'm over here, I'm actually going to knot it and then pop over here because I don't want any of that red thread to show up in the background, okay? All right. So we're going to slip it under some back stitches. Do a little knot. And then try and slip it under some other closer back stitches, but still not be able to see the threads. All right, now we'll take our little thread and knot it. Oh, thanks, Pat. Thanks, Pat. Okay, then we're going to come back over here and then follow it up this way. And then we might, I'm not sure how I want to do those scales. Maybe just leave those for last. Maybe just kind of come up and do around that flame. We'll see. I don't know if he actually made a link because he's been on a training meeting, but we'll definitely have it for next week, okay, Baze? I'm thinking it's Yellowbird Studios or something like that, but I'm probably wrong. Oh, he did. Oh, it is Yellow Bird House. Okay. There we go, Baze. There you go. You ask and you shall receive by the pop god. Whoa. Where are we going here? Yeah, there's like 12. So I thought, encourage you guys to start something, maybe even just a small project. But if you kind of knew maybe what I was going to be working on, I'm going to do the one that says Merry Christmas, You Filthy Animal first. And then we'll do the reindeer Santa elf. It's a cute little face right next to each other. And it looks like the elf is half stitches on the rectangular. So it was like, whoa, wait a second. I'm going to have to try and wrap my brain around that. But they're all free. Okay. Are you going to make a dragon orange with the red outline? I'm going to make the dragon orange with the red outline. I'm not sure what you mean, Robin. I'm just going to leave it just the way it is. I'm just outlining it in red. Thank you, Pop God. Wonderful. I guess you could fill it in if you wanted to. I don't know. Okay, bye Nadine. Big hugs. Big hugs to you. Enjoy your day. It's gorgeous weather. That's all I can say. It is. Definitely. Okay, so let's... Because I didn't do the scales very neatly, so... Gotta figure out how we're gonna work around that creativity sloppiness. I think I'm just practicing with this one, but like I said, if it works out, I'll be happy to give it to my niece. I'm one of those lurkers. I was just wondering if you were going to fill. I don't think so. Actually, it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. And orange would be a stunning color to fill it in with. Like, really. That would be gorgeous. And it would really play off that fire effect. See, now you're just making more work for me. Just kidding, Robin. Just kidding. Yeah, lots of cute ornaments there. And I thought even if it just help encourage somebody to do something small project they'd never tried before, they don't know if they like cross-stitching, just a little tiny investment. Like I said, you can even use fabric. You don't even have to use a canvas to work your threads. So you can work it elsewhere. Yeah, some really cute ones. They got like a little, there's one that's 9 of them. It's got like 2 trees and like a couple of birdhouses and like a wreath, and I don't know. They had all sorts of good things. It's cute. Very cute. Good morning, everyone. It's snowing. Get all out here. Yeah, I bet. I heard you guys had quite the dump. We've got like 24 plus weather today. Oh, yeah, there we go. On linen. There you go, Megan. That's fantastic. Yep, perfect. Especially, you know, initials. If you got people coming over for dinner, it'd be nice to put their initial on the napkin and they can keep it. You know, say bring that next time you come for food. Oh, yeah, definitely. All sorts of little colors would help make it blend brighter too, right? So. Finish this little underline of scale here, and then go back to the flame and the hoof. The flaming and the hoofs. Turn my things, it's not irritating. Yeah, take their napkins with them. Go home and wash it yourself. Bring it back next time. Oh, Steph's going to. All right. Okay, people. It's almost 3 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yeah, you need your sleep, your girlfriend. Big hugs to you. We'll see you Saturday. Maybe if you have time. Be nice to see you Saturday. But if you don't, that's okay. We understand. And we will miss you. Well, the big bugs bite. No. Nope. No thanks. No bugs. Don't like bugs. You'll be there? Okay, good. Look forward to seeing you. So quiet when you're not around. Just say it. She's uniquely appreciated. So I'll pop in the gang. I have some difficult stuff happening. Uh-oh. I have cancer. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you got this, girl. You got this. I know you got to pull your big girl panties up, and you gotta be brave. I know you don't want to do it, but you gotta. I just think the medicine has advanced so much, right? And just think positive. That's what's going to help get you and your family and your friends and all your loved ones and to help you through this. You just got to think positive, okay? Oh, bye, Aunt. Anne's leaving too. Okay, big hugs. Big hugs for Anne. See you later, alligator. in a wild crocodile. Good, thank you, Megan. Good, good, good. We need words of love and encouragement. Yes, we do. All need a helping hand. I have on my arm there. Glue or something. It's come a long way. It really has. I just finished up the cutest, you guys won't ever see it on a video, but I could probably show it you here if anybody wanted to see it. The cutest, really creative, I thought, I don't know, it's really simple, very simple pattern, but it's all Harry Potter fabrics, and the fabrics all came from England. And they were sent in fat quarters to this one lady who doesn't sew at all, and then she gave it to someone else, and then someone else made something for her with it. So it's really quite cute. It was kind of an emergency quilt up. So it's really, really cute. I thought it was cute. I like just the way all the fabrics were, and because fabrics I'd never seen before, so it's nice to see fabrics from another country. COVID-free hugs and kisses, exactly. Good. Put your boxing gloves on there, Penny. I'm standing there right beside you. I'll box it out with you. We got this. Got this. Teamwork makes the dream work. You gotta take each day at a time. Take a deep breath. And you have to think. Well, you don't have to. I mean, that's just me saying. You could think whatever you like, obviously. But I think you going through this is helping others that are or will, and you're going to give them the encourage that they need, that they were lacking and needed. You're going to be the one to help supply that. That's where you become your hero. Yes, exactly, Pop. If you need anything, we are here. Big hugs to you. I hear ya. Big hugs. We're here. And you could always just message people in the Guild website too if you want to talk to somebody specific, or, you know, reach out to somebody. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's getting short. I think I'm doing really good staying on that line, man. I'm pretty impressed. Oh, 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 oh. Please do. Please do. We're here to help each other. Our time on this earth is very short. And I think what we can gain from it is learning how to love and be loved in return. Sometimes it's easy to love than it is to be loved. Because sometimes we just don't understand it. Sorry, deep, deep, deep concentration. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. We had chicken teriyaki thighs last night with rice and raw vegetables. We had broccoli and... Did we just have broccoli? I think we were going to supposed to have broccoli and carrots, but I think I just got the broccoli out. Whoops. Yeah. But I don't know what we're having tonight. Got some frozen chicken breast we could probably use up. Trying to think of what to do with them, considering I made teriyaki last night. Ooh, maybe we could cook them, shred them, and make chicken tacos. Ooh. Yeah, we have some pitas, and we have tomato, and we have lettuce, and we have cheese. Oh, there we go. Dinner sorted. Chicken taco and a pita. Carbonara, very nice. I like that. Very nice. Trying to think of what we had in the fridge. Roasts are on sale at the local grocery store, but they're still like $25, $30 for a couple pound roast, right? So, $4 a pound, and you go and get a, 4 or 5 pound, because it's going to shrink weight afterwards, and you want to be able to have a couple of sandwiches or something with the leftovers, or at least maybe you'll make another meal out of it. I still have to buy a $35, $40 roast. It's like, holy moly, man. Morning, Sue. Rainy, icy Iowa. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Aw, big hugs, Penny. Big hugs to you. And I promise, when I get to Calgary, whenever that may be, because I still have yet to see where my mom has been put, and haven't been able to see my family members since this whole COVID started, I will be sure to come and have a cup of tea with you. I look forward to that. I hope you do too. Making my way. I'm going to go over some other stitches to get me down here to finish off that last little bit of the hoof. And then I'm going to break my thread, because by that time I am going to be out. But that's pretty good for that one little strand of thread. That did good. That did good. And maybe you get a chance to meet at least a couple of my nieces. That would be nice. on either end. Pop side or my side. Arr. If you need to message me. Oh, there we go, Megan. Big hugs. Okay, bye, Kelly. Have a good one. All right, let's put that there. We'll show. Not bad. I think it's looking good. I think it's looking good. It's not looking bad on the other side either. So, little knots, but like I said, that'll be hidden. I think it's good. I think it looks good. All right, I'm going to take a quick little potty break. So 1 second, okay? Is there a break thing on here? Probably not. No, I don't think so. All right. Hold on. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. Was it just talking to myself there for a moment? Nothing new. There we go. Hello. Welcome back. Clearly I'm new here and I don't know how to push the buttons. So, yeah, that really was cute, Megan. I didn't have a lot of that, and it went into the cathedral window project. So it was very cute. Okay. So I think I'm doing okay with the scales. I should have, when I traced it out, I should have done a little bit better. But, you know, I'll work with what I got here. It feels so neat. It feels so neat to just rub your hand over that. It really does.
Back to work.
Get back to work. Got a big grin on your face. Makes me look like think you're up to no good. Blah. Cold tea. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so where should we start so we can work our progress here? Let's do up this flame here. Or maybe let's go up here and around the tail. Yeah, let's go around the tail. Let's go around the tail. Yeah, I don't even think that fabric had much of a label on it. So I couldn't even tell you who made it. I got it as a scrap section from someone else's stash. They were trying to purge their stash, and I got quite a bit of Christmas fabricy stuff. Okay, let's go overhead and get some stitching done. I propose to have a mug. Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Definitely. Oh, that's right, get in there. Weird. So you guys can see it a bit better. I'm going to come around this little flame here, come back, and then I'm going to kind of come up around the tail and try and get these guys and see if I can, you know, make them look good. Since I did them kind of messy, like. And of course, you could use any color to stitch this. Black, red, blue, green, purple, pink. You know, there's no limit. You could use all the colors. Highlight certain things. Maybe, yeah, no, let's go back this way. I could see doing the outline one color and maybe the scales another. Like maybe even just a different shade of red, whether it be darker or lighter, to maybe possibly give that your you know, your stitch out a little bit of depth and dimension. I think that'd be kind of cool. Looking very good. A+. Oh, thank you, Linda. Appreciate that. Certainly having fun. And it's nice to be able to possibly be working on a Christmas gift for one of my nieces. I'm going to send some homemade jam to both my sisters, and then obviously they're quilts as well, so that'll be very exciting to get a jar of homemade jam and a quilt. Who wouldn't want that? Seriously, who? I would think everybody would want that, or would be okay with receiving such a gift. Now, if you were to do this with embroidery floss, and I'm just using this big, huge skein of Tech 70 Nomex fibers, spun thread, fire red. Oh, that's good. Gastonia, North Carolina. Okay, the Sanders Thread Company. There's 6,000 yards of this. So, yeah. But I'd probably use two of the flosses of the cotton floss for sure. Definitely. Yeah, exactly right. You have my address. And June's like, yep, she does. I do have your address, June. I have June's for sure. I don't got Megan's yet. I don't think Megan's won anything. June won a bag, didn't you? Weren't you the red handle bag? Oh my gosh, that was so many 12-hour live streams ago. I don't even remember now. I'm sorry. That's a lot of dragons. It is. I'm sure my memory's incorrect there, and if it is, I'm very sorry, June. Oh. I was just going to say, that should be much longer. What's going on here? Should make sure I get the 411 information. Too funny. Won a panel last. There you go. There you go, Penny. Was it one of the Northcott ones, or was it the purple? Oh, well, obviously it was Northcott one, but was it the purple one, or was it the colorful geometry shape ones of the this and the that and the whatevers? Okay, let's do up the tail, down the tail, and then we'll come around here. Okay. I love my bag, turquoise sewing machine panel, black handles. Okay, black handles. I knew it was I had a feeling it was a bag, or I had a really good memory it was a bag. But I was trying to figure out who was the red handles, black handles. Yes, turquoise. Yes. Yes, there were some beautiful machines on that panel, weren't they? Stunners. Wait till you see what we have coming up for the 21st. We got 20 things we're giving away. 20 little things. And you get to make it into a bag, a pillow, or part of a whole wall hanging, whatever. I'm just starting it. You get to finish it. Be awesome. Awesome giveaways. Think of Stitch Retreat is in order. Georgia's lovely this time of year. Well, so is Southeastern Ontario, Canada right now. It's gorgeous up here too. Right now. Give it a month and it won't be, but I use my bag all the time. I'm usually going to the post office, grab things from the grocery store. If I'm going into the fabric store, I take my bag. I got 4 zippers Sunday. I had to go to do jackets. I got 2 blacks, a purple, and a blue. All to do jackets later today. Fun. But yeah, I took my bag and I got compliments on it there too. It's like, oh, nice bag. I'm like, thank you. I made it. And because it's got sewing machines on it, just goes with going to the fabric store. Made a few really colorful bags. Come back and figure out the scales there another time. Oops. Oh, where are you going? Nope. Time are we at? 11:24. Okay, we've got about another 20-25 minutes. See if we get the rest of this tail done. Oops. Let me stitch over. Because you could have beads in here, beads as well. I mean, like, why not? No, you know, the only limitation is your imagination when it comes to this sorts of stuff, right? So, be adventurous. You know, I've got beads, got little tiny buttons or what have you. You could totally complement a piece, make it an art piece by just adding a few things. You know, step it up a bit. Like even some of those ornaments for the free project around the ring here, they had a bobble fringe, and I'm like, oh, that's gorgeous. Who wouldn't want bobble fringe? You know, on a got a cute little ornament. Like use what you got. You can make tassels out of your own thread. You can, don't be limited. Just open the mind and be creative. Like I said, be inspired by other things as well. Alright, so go up first and then come back down. Tassels would be pretty in the dragon. Yeah, actually would, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would. Or even doing like a bigger loop, like you'd had a constant loop that you were following, like maybe if you put a pencil, not that it would be a sharpened pencil, but you know what I mean? And you just did loop over that to the stitch and then over that. That would really give that a lot of dimension as well. I like that idea. You could use like just a crochet hook or something as your constant loop size, right? And then be able to slip it out after it's been stitched. So, I mean, there's definitely ideas. Could you paint it like a paint? Oh, I don't. It would stay. I would think that the paint would stay in because of the thread border, but maybe those really, really fine tip markers you could maybe color in between, like a bit. Yeah, like a bit of texture and stuff like that. Oh wow, 10,000. Jeez, that's all worth it. That's all worth it at that point, right? And the fact that it's hers, and she put all that work into it. Yeah, see why you probably couldn't like paint it a bit or color it. Maybe fabric paints, make a puffy fabric paint. That would add a lot of dimension to certain areas. Of course, I'm trying to follow that red marker mark that I did, so I don't want to leave, even if I didn't cross over properly, I still have to stitch it down or stitch it out. Definitely texture, for sure. Remember the Bedazzler? Don't know why that came to mind. Oh, yeah. Doing the jeans and stuff like that. I remember now. I remember the commercial really more than anything else. I never had one. Bedazzler. Just bedazzle it. Ordinary pants, bedazzle it. That new jean jacket, bedazzle it. Certainly bedazzled. Combination of hand stitchery and bedazzling would make an awesome, very shiny gift. Very unique. Alright, well, there we go. We're getting there. And working our way up the tail there, flaming tail or something, whatever that is going on. I work at Joann's. I just got some rhinestones that are so super tiny. I think they would be awesome for... Oh, that would be lovely. How do they stay on, though? Because I'd be afraid they'd just be able to pick right off. Yeah. Now, I am trying to follow my lines that I made. So, yeah, they're a little messy, but I am trying to follow the lines I made the first time around, so... One of my very first jobs was working for one of the largest Canadian fabric companies. I worked for Fabricland. I think it was 15, 16, 17. And one of my sisters, Elizabeth, one of her friends was actually my manager for about a year. And we had such fun together redoing projects and coming up with ideas to hang up in the store. And because we were allowed to at that point in time, I don't know how it is with some of your other fabric stores, but at that point in time, as an employee, part-time or full-time, if you were full-time, you got 2 patterns per month and the fabric choice of a discounted fabric or a sale fabric to make said project. So whether you were going to make curtains or pillows or a dress or a skirt or apron or what have you, you got, and then those items that you made were hung up in the store with the item and the pattern right beside it so people could see, yes, this pattern is doable, so on and so forth, right? Well, I did a lot of costumes. I liked the costumes. I like the kid costumes and stuff like that, and making adult costumes and just having fun with the pirates and the princesses and so on and so forth. So, but she really taught me how to reupholster. like chairs and stuff like that. She'd buy stuff at the secondhand place, bring it into work, use her discount to buy discounted fabric even more, and and then she would sell it. So, or she'd keep it or give it away or whatever to whoever. But yeah, I thought it was kind of fun. I learned a lot there. I have the crystals. They are heat set on. Oh, okay. They have a glue that's better than super glue or heat. Ooh, use them on dance clothes when my husband and I were dancing 3 times a week. Ooh, fancy feet there. See who's got dancing feet. Well, that's interesting. That's good to know. That's good to know. Because I'd be always afraid, a couple of washes or something and be losing all your gems that you just put on or, down into the wash machine or something, Just something great to jam up in there. That definitely would be a lovely way to accent and complement a project. They probably would have looked nice on Munchkin's Block of the Month quilt last year and how we put it together. Probably a couple of sections in there, especially in the windows of the castles or the castle or whatever. Yeah, I thought that would be nice. Give that a little bit of stained glass sort of look to it. Welcome, Kathy. What's going on? Our Fabric Land employees are actually required to make things to display in the store. Yeah, see, we were suggested to do it, but I mean, it was for me, it was very fun because I'm thinking, all right, free pattern, free fabric, and I get to make pretty much whatever I wanted to. So I mean, I was not a sad camper there at all. I enjoyed my time working there, and I learned a lot in sewing clothing pieces together. And drapery and cushions and tassels and roping and there's all sorts of things that we were or sometimes if you get new gadget in, they want to do something so you can show the use of the gadget. That was a lifetime ago, man. It's a lifetime ago. Oh, no freebies. They get their discount, but still have to pay. Oh, no. Oh, really? Oh, they changed that then. Because they supplied the one that I worked at way back in the day. They supplied everything. You got a chance to pick your pattern and especially if new stuff came in, new patterns came in, they really wanted you to encourage to take on the new patterns. So some were way more complicated than others. And we'd have some ladies that would sew things together and then bring it in, and then we'd have to take it back home and fix it because we couldn't display that. It's like that doesn't look right. We got to fix that. As an education coordinator, making stuff is always on the list of things to do, but I'm horrible at upholstery. That just takes time and practice, that's for sure. Time and practice. Okay, we're almost done our little thread here, and then we'll finish up our tea. I guess we'll load another one. Yeah, I wonder why they changed that from the store supplying the goods, because it's hung up in the store. It's not like you got to take it home, right? If I wanted the project I made after it hung up in the store, then I had to buy it, right? Like that. Well, that makes sense. I had to pay for the material, I think it was. So, but when we were making the stuff, we were told to pick from the discounted or soon to be discounted fabric if there was enough for the project to use. So. or discontinued. Oh, Sarah's going to bed. All right, sleep tight. There's Sarah. Sleep tight. See you Saturday. Take care, Miss Sarah. Sleep tight. Oh, I missed what that was about. Oh, but congratulations, Sue. I'm going to say congratulations because I don't know what's going on. I'm sure I'll be informed just a little later. It's all right. I did miss it. Oh, I have to share this. I am in shock. I listed a quilt for sale and sold it one day. I can have it. Oh, amazing! Oh, that's such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling when somebody appreciates your artwork and they just want to jump on it and have, I want a piece of that. I want a piece of that right now. That's so good. Oh, amazing. Amazing. So happy for you. It's a good feeling. It really is. Yeah, if you guys want to come and hang out with me on Thursday, I'm going to be working on a rag quilt for a customer. My first rag quilt. I'm going to do a little learning session ahead of time, and then I will get working on her project. So I'm very excited by this. So maybe 10 or 11 on Thursday we'll kind of start and hopefully make a little bit of progress and learn some things along the way. Hopefully I don't drink too much on Saturday for the live stream. It's my 40th. What? 40th? Oh, he's just a baby. It's just a wee little baby. Yeah, drink as much as you want. Be awesome. Well, happy early birthday. Lots of November babies. You're just a week ahead, Pop. Yeah, get a little bit more there, right, Tracy? A little more money. That's awesome. Such a beautiful moment. I don't know. Look at us coming along. Got down there. Oh, not bad. Takes time, and we knew it would take time. It's not instantaneous. It looks so cool. It feels neat. It feels super neat. See? Family knows, and family's looking out for you, making sure you're getting what you deserve. Oops. To me, embroidery goes faster than cross stitching. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. Because you just kind of just putting lines instead of having to crisscross, and sometimes you got to make sure you're in the right hole. This is like close enough. It's all good. Yes, they are cold. January, February, March. At least here, anyways. Usually that cold weather hits right after Christmas break. break out my box of Hot Pockets and heating little snap thingies to find that. Make sure I'm good to go. Thank you, June. I appreciate that. I feel like I'm accomplishing something today. At least on this regard. If I get some time, I'll putter at it during the week. Or I just have to make time, even if it's just 20 minutes or 15 minutes or something like that. Whatever I can get into. Get it down. Every little bit will help. Aren't they? They are, aren't they, Bays? They're so cute. There's quite a few. That's why I thought maybe, encourage a few people. There's like 12 to go there and have some fun and pick and, just never know. Somebody might find a new craft that they love. Just because. Okay, half an hour then. Oops. Oopsies. There we go. It's kind of nice just using one color as well. It's nice to be able to just work it with one. It's almost like you're using that one just to outline everything, right? Yes, very much so. For many things, cross stitching as well as quilt projects too, because I've got all that scrappy Irish chain we're working on Saturdays, all tucked into a project bag too. Hold on. Thread wrapped around my snips now, for Pete's sakes. Oh, there we go. It is. It's got some flaming tail and everything. Flaming hooves. Most unique looking unicorn ever. Hello, Teresa. I'm so impressed with that dragon. I'm going to have to find myself a book. There's some free ones online. You could just go do some, dragon coloring book pages, or, seahorse coloring book pages, or, pufferfish or penguins or whatever, and it'll pop up, and you can definitely use just one of those. One of those as your inspiration. And add and delete as much as you want within the project. It's yours, right? I'm glad you're loving it, Teresa. I really am. Super cute. We shared a link last week, if anybody wanted to rewatch that video, for stamped cross-stitch patterns via Amazon, I think. And there was quite a few beautiful ones there for half decent price. A great gift to give to somebody if you think they might want to start something, or something to get for yourself. Some lovely, lovely, beautiful stamped cross-stitch ones. You don't want to do the counting, or you just, you just feel uncomfortable about doing that sort of task or whatever, and just be a little bit more confident and take on the stamped ones. I think we've done some really good progress here for the past couple hours. Let's say about 4 or 5 more hours and I'd have this done. Maybe. Maybe not with the scales. Maybe just the outline. It's a good way to start, right? Especially when it's already stamped there for you. And then you don't get lost and figure out where you were. It's just, put the color where it is. You can focus on one color at a time. Those are definitely doable ideas. Or talking about the coloring book ones. I mean, they're all free online. So I got inspiration for the elephant quilt I did, for the tractors and the sheep, and, coloring books. It's a simple little design, and you can implement that in either a stitch out or making it as an applique or whatever, right? Hello, Hildy. Oh, thank you. It's looking really good. Quite pleased with it. I got one white thread stitched in here. Oops, I'll have to cut that. Hello. Welcome. Oops. Turn this. I need to finish the previous one before I start another one, so now I'm back. There you go. See, at least to help crack on your UFOs there, girl. You get her done. You'll get her done. Oops. Let's fold it over instead. There we go. Finish down to the bottom of this tail here, and that's all we will do for today. I think we made awesome progress. I'm very pleased with how we've come so far. Yeah, exactly, Anne, right? Just be inspired by what you got going on around you. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, those scales are definitely going to take a lot longer. But if we get all the outline done pretty much first, then the scales won't be that bad. Little step at a time. One thing at a time. And we will get there. Oh, hold on. Good morning, Laurelyn speaking. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. The one who wants to, I don't know if we're back on or not. Oh, maybe. Oh, sorry about that. Okay. Apologize. That's the one who wants to pick up her Harry Potter quilt, so I should probably show that. I'm like, I should have had a total before I started the stream. I had a feeling she was going to call during the stream, and she did. Okay, all right, let's just finish that here. And we're going to put this up and over. Oh, nope, nope, I don't want to do that there. Let's do it on the back side. You're going to mark a hole where you don't want one. Oh, silly. There we go. I think I've made fantastic progress. I'm like, I'm really quite surprised. I thought maybe I was just going to get through one little section, but I feel like I've got like through two sections. So here, let's just thread this in the back, just like a little tuck. And I think we have really made some awesome progress. Got down, started with the hoof down here, and then we came up and around, and then we worked our way this way, and then, or no, I think we worked our way back this way, and then we came up here around the tail. So looks good. Looks good. Yes, definitely. And of course, we can take our old one that we had written on, and with our eraser, when we get another project, we just easy peasy. All right, I better tidy up. Actually, let me go get that quilt real quick so you guys can see a look at it. Oh, it's really cute. I like the way they use the really big blocks with tiny, tiny little sashing. Hold on. Oh, my foot still hurts. Okay, they just wanted meander, so you can see it on that side. It looks really nice. And then it's 88 by, no, 86 by 84 or something like that. Hold on, I'm trying to get it to flip out here. But it's got like the jelly bean fabric on here, and the chocolate frogs and the owls. There we go. It's not going to go on anything. It's got potions and all the little beans, and then honeydukes and Hogwarts and all sorts of fun stuff. It was really cute. I really liked it. I like it was a nice big rectangle with just that little tiny bit of sashing. Isn't that pretty? And then we just did a meander because there's, you know, not much really you could do without trying to like take over everything. So a nice big meander to go all the way through. And a nice gray to match the back to give it a little bit of texture, and then still it's nice blend nice on the front. Isn't it? Is it gorgeous? So yeah, and they got some of the spells like stupefy and expelliarmus, and you know, cool. Dumbledore, their signatures: Hermione Granger, Harry Potter, Ron Weasley, Neville Longbottom, Luna Lovegood. So isn't that cute? So yeah, really nice. So she's coming to pick that up. That's who rang on the phone. I knew she's coming this afternoon. I just didn't realize she was going to phone this morning. It is very beautiful, and it's a good size too. So, see, now I get to fold it. That's okay. I can ask for help with that. All right, in camera. Okay, I think we made some fantastic progress today on this, you know, back stitching or stitching out this dragon that we got inspiration from a coloring book. So, and of course we have a huge connection with, do you do the meander, or did Walt? Walt does it because he can space it out nicely. So, and it's easy, like literally, he does it in far less time than I would. So, yep. Isn't it cute? We made some great progress. Thank you everybody for joining me today. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, if you want to come hang out with us for a little bit on Thursday, we're just going to be practicing, and then we're going to cut some fabrics for our rag quilt. So I'm gonna cut some fabrics and practice with those, so I get the understanding of how I want this to come together, because it's a bit of a different angle. We're not just doing squares. This is more of an intenser sort of rag quilt. So I need to kind of wrap my brain around it first. So we'll do that first on Thursday, and then we'll make some progress. So if you want to come hang out with me, we'll be about 10 or 11 o'clock. Okay, that will start. I know, I would love that. So thank you everybody. Big hugs to you, and we'll see you soon. Thanks for joining me. Thank you very much for your company.